Hopefully you have not heard that one. Let me just try something a little bit, and I'm going to start everything up, check for things, so on whatsoever. Today, due to high demand, we are going to play Lords and Villains. Just give me a moment. I am curious. Oh boy, I can do that. Can I? No, I. Oh, maybe I can. Let me just. Let me. Oh no. Yeah, the 2 is not different. So I have to fix that. I want to make an FPS counter into the PNG. PNG VTuber, little avatar. I made this for the most part, but I stole the code. So you probably should know that. Let's see. Checking for. We are using a little bit too much. Last time I was overusing the computer so much that I actually had to open the. There is a filter on the computer's vent, a big door basically, so the dust wouldn't get in. Some still gets in, but this kind of limits how much. I'm restarting a program and I'm going to start in a moment. And that kind of limits the air intake. Wow, we are using a lot today. What is happening? I'm 70% of CPU usage. I'm not very daring to start a game like that, because the game usually uses 70%. In a moment. Alright, things should be alright. Let's see. Go to gaming. Oh, that's the wrong window. Alright, now it should be working in a moment. It does not, but it should be. Come on, come on, babe. Work. Alright, so the game is running in the background loading, not running. I'm going to wait till the game loads, and then I try to check on what happened to the game capture, and then we can start. So, what are we going to do today? What is the plan for today? Today I want to do. We were about to construct the inn. Well, technically not constructed, but there's still a couple things missing. And I want to get a family to work with it. So there is a good chance that I'm going to tell the guys and something's not alright. I'm going to tell the fishing family to work in the inn. So for example, a family joins in, they can be butchers, and it seems something happened. Alright? And game is loading. And I take this family, maybe butcher, baker, miller. So I will try to get some better family, but they are going to need a household too. And I'm going to take this family and make them how should I say this? Make them the innkeepers. How does that sound? Hopefully that will work. Alright. There is a good chance I'm going to restart this one. I think something went wrong. I just hope it's not going to be some technical difficulty. Okay. Hopefully you see this. I'm afraid to alt tab currently. You know what? Next time I might just skip this whole loading part. You know, I see a lot of streamers do it, but maybe it would be more professional to just skip the whole thing. If you ever watch this, tell your opinion. Should I keep it? Should I not? What is the point? What is that you like the most about it? Please don't fight that when I'm silent. It's not really nice. Alright. This was one of the reasons I was afraid to stream this game again. It's not the game's fault. Don't misunderstand. But for example, last year when it was summer, I have taken out. I think the ventilator was 203,000 round per minute. Really loud. 3 of them to keep the machine cold. Not really cold, but not too warm. You know. Sometimes, especially it's when, for example, in the winter, everything runs perfectly. But I have some new equipment in the computer. Maybe the CPU is overheating. I just don't know about it. Sometimes I'm thinking about putting the old Titan ventilator, no, CPU cooler back into the machine. But I just don't know, to be honest. Kind of honest. Because it was a huge piece. And while that was mostly good, the VGA video card is really big too, and that needs a lot of venting too. And I don't want to keep. I want there to be a pocket of air where the air can actually flow, not just huge metal parts that are always warm. So it's not really loading, but be patient. It can, and it's here, and you can see it too. You can see it. You can see it. We can see each other. Nice. Hello. Welcome in the stream. Let us continue. So last time we were finishing the inn, right? We were going to make trade, right? We need more families, right? And we need an inn for that. And we need to sell a beer. If we can sell beer. This might be like when I was making barley and then it came out you can sell barley directly. It's just in the thing. Maybe we should, not now, I want to keep on this series, but maybe we should make another one. And after that I want to prepare another ring bird, to be honest. But maybe after this family, this playthrough is done, making a more, I really want to make a capitalistic kind of sense, a trade-based sense where everyone is trading, and so on and so forth. The developers and other players are right though. If one guy is not working continuously, that's kind of bad. Right, so this here is good. Let's check really fast. Let's check the warehouse. See how much food we have. Not very much, but we have some. Alright, so they are not going to start that. We have our trees. And we have some free spot. And I guess this spot is going to be their household, or maybe this one. The main player, our family cannot be in the inn. That's not how it works. I saw the water kind of freezes down here. Our beauty values are not too great. What are the farmers doing? I'm not sure in this map if I can make a clergy or not. I feel like I'm going to be unable to do that. Why is it dark? For a moment I thought that tree was like infected or something. Do we have anything we forgot to give to the king? See if you don't even have a rope, do you? Okay, don't have a rope. I think I'm going to give this to the fishing family after trade and tax day. Who needed food and for what? That wood is sold out, and a part of the food is sold out. And this is kind of easier. Oh, we go. Let's go, baby. Am I even here? Okay, I'm here. Oh, there is a little bit of lag. Very strong one. Is my settings are high? No. Oopsie. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so 1 day until the tax payment day. And 1 month until I have to pay taxes to the king. So cute that they are sitting around. They are the farmers. In 1 day they are going to be working non-stop. I cannot. But that's. Oh no. I am very unhappy. We have boars, that's never a good thing. Do we need caravans? Okay. Sometimes I love how well I do things. How much fish we have? Now let's see. Oh. Do we even have enough storage? Maybe not. It seems so though. And from now on, you guys, I'm going to make some changes. Amorth family. Amorth family. No, just cancel. And then you are going to get this one. Oh no. What did I even plant? Wow. Cancel. What is this? Why do they? Oh, I remember. Okay. Yes. Pay me. Here we go, right? And then they are going to need lots of wood and some planks. I'm going to increase the available planks. Like whatever the adds do. And invite some caravans. Ho ho ho. Oh yes, and let's give them did I just give the Jensen family? Probably a smart time. Oh. Nice. I hope they are making money though. Ah, that's it. They made almost 3 silvers a day. You have to say that's pretty good thing. I almost forgot I made a crucial mistake. Oh gosh. What do you need to make bear? This is what I kind of forgot. Bar. Yes, that's a transfer. That's not what we need. No. I'm going to first. I can't really see how much I'm in the way. One cooked water is not what we can make. 4 hops makes cooked hops. But how do you make? I don't see a way to make beer. That's no, that's not right. We used to have ways to make. We must have a way to make. Do we not have? Alright, plan B. Push. No. Plan C. I don't know, guys, how to make beer. I have no idea. Alright, I don't want to be a bot and brewing station. Okay. So if we have this, then that means we have one zone which is making meat. Now the problem is, and a huge problem, honey is made in the apiary, which is a clergy thing, for which you have to train a clergy, which can take years in game. Yes. I'm just have to check things. I'm sorry. We didn't build a church yet though. If we are going to have too many kids, we are building a church. Alright, so we are at the end. They have not found what I was looking for. So someone is making. It's not made here. Peasants. Brewery. That is it. Recommended size is 10, taken 10. And I crashed. Okay, that's... Oh, that's a big problem. Okay, the game crashed and there is Unity window coming out saying Unity 2010 version. Oh. So what's with the game? It's just that. Oh god, it's so hot in there. My window is open and it's just so hot in here. I'm sweating like hell. I'm crumbling before a computer. I'm going to make, I don't know how it's called, the kind of thing that pushes air towards your face. That little thing that ladies hold in their hands, you know, and kind of wave air towards themselves. And I'm going to take a string and attach it to something, and then a pedal, and I'm going to use a foot based, just because, foot based ventilator. Yeah, I'm going to make a flywheel. Yeah, I can see it now. Yeah, that's nice. I'm going to take a wooden wheel and put like metal pieces on it. Somehow centered, that's important. Maybe drill into it, I don't know. Alright, I hope you see the game. It's loading. It takes a lot of time to load. Sorrowfully it crashed. I'm going to try and make a brewery again and check if that causes the problem. If so, we are going to harass the developer, but so very much. It's going to be bombarded by letters from me. So yeah, there are so many things to repair. Come on, baby. Fire up, fire up. Come on, come on. Tomorrow I'm out on the countryside. Of Tomorrow I'm out on the countryside, so I'm not going to be available. Then we are going to get 2 holidays, which means for 2 days nothing is open. So that's going to be a thing. I had to do a shopping today because of that. I really like my bicycle, by the way. It's just so nice going around, you know. I'm kind of afraid though that if I'm on the bicycle all the time, no girl is ever going to talk to me. Yeah. No, I was thinking about I'm kind of nicking my hitting my finger against the microphone. I realized it's not a good costume. I was thinking about working for a moment. Oh, oh, nice. So it's just a taxi. Okay, it's a taxi, so we didn't lose a lot. Okay, that's weirdly. Excuse me. To be fair, bears don't really win against neither pigs nor boars. Pigs have to be really big, and boars are very dangerous. Alright, we still have a couple bears left. So let's check if things are going to work out or if it's buggy. Where were you? I saw the brewery just. Yeah, was I? No, it's right here. Right, so if I make, for example, it doesn't seem to be the problem. But if I put it near the, not the problem either, right? Because I want to use this for something else. So we have a brewing station. Barrel for fermenting an alcoholic beverage. What do you need? If we have, I don't know how much you are seeing it. I'm trying to make it visible. Sorry if my PNG avatar sometimes is in the way. So here we are going to need that's interesting. What you think they are going to... Oh, filtering tap, that it is. Ah, we need bunch of straws. And that's how we get a beer barrel. We have a brewing station. We have trellis. I'm going to I just don't know, guys, how to make it. We'll see it with time. What do you need, trellis? Okay, let's see the adjust priorities. Oh, I don't know. This is my first time doing this. I have no reasonable experience with it. We're going to need a cauldron. Fine. We're going to need a barrel for storing it and a silo for storing. Then we are going to need a bunch of brewing stations. Okay, get one of those. Have I forgot about anything else? Oh well, comes well. Oh well, comes well. No, that's stupid. Let's take this, because we take a well. We are going to take a chopping spot or a ground storage, and then we are going to cook. After we have cooked, of course we are going to get things from the silo and the barrels. We have the ground storage, we have this. I have no idea how much things we are going to need. Let's put some barrel spaces over here. And then I guess I'm going to put one more over here later on, like this. Still accessible. Let's cut down everything. And will this be alright? I don't know. Do we have a choppy block? We have a choppy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think we have everything. So oh, maybe this is are they even going to do this? I don't know. And then should I alright, let's hope this is going to work out. Let's check it out. I'm kind of secretly very much afraid that should be a Johnson family kind of thing. going to get a couple of things out. Wow, what do we have here? A lot of people. Can be cool for materials. And hopefully all is well. What is this pizza? Oh no, the beers are disco. Or what? We have 8 beers. Beer, bear. Okay, so the big bear war is okay. So having 8 bears is horrible. We are being invaded. This is have such a rimworld feeling. Such a rimworld feeling. I'm going to feel like they're all going to eat my people. And then we see if they can do the professional or not. Yes. Yarn. What is they on? Have I just granted it to someone or something? Probably. Jensen, do you have yarn? Alright, so this is not going to go well. I'm 90% sure right now. Around. Alright, maybe it will. I given them a huge and Fufu Yubi profession blacksmithing. We do not need a blacksmith, by the way. Some of the most useless thing in where we are. They could be making stuff, don't misunderstand. But how should I tell you this? If we have mining fields or something like a forge, look at what it consumes and what it produces. So this is great. Honestly, it's just great. But I don't have steel ingots, I think. It's just really heavy and hard to have. You need a lot of money, you need resources for it. Whatever. Where is the caravan? Mm-hmm. Hmm. I'm going to do one more thing. Oh wait. I want to check. Not even what I want to check. I saw this nice list of professions. Only if there would be a... There it is. This is what I was trying to find. Dang. Hmm. Oh god. So let me think. You are going to inherit the inn, that's for sure. There was... Okay, let me... I don't know. There's a good chance that the only ones who can do this are these guys. I mean these guys, not the other ones. I have no way to check what a profession can do and cannot do. I would like to do... For now, yes, you guys are going to... And you guys... And... Oh, you get a started. Then we have this empty land. And we will see. I don't know. I'm so lost in very many sense. Oh, those guys love trading so much. They are trading so well. Alright, so Pierce back. I want to sell a lot of things. And You can set them costume prices too if you want to. I don't really care about it. This is not a priority. Anything else? No. No, not really. For now, let's see how much this is going to be. Interesting how that sounds. Let me guess, that is large. I was kind of expecting that one. Okay. Let me just. I'm in a wooden chair currently. Not sure how it is. So, how far we have gone? I think someone bought the yarns. This could have been many people. Let's make a save just in case. This could have been the fishing family, or it could have been the blacksmithing family. I'm going to check because I'm not even sure where people would get yarn. Boy. They are selling steel rods and whatever else. We have a little bit too much plank. Alright, they are doing it. This hopefully will grow too. I'm here again. Two sheep. I'm going to buy that two sheep. A sheep, buddy. Ah. I don't like where this is going. Have you seen that? 3 gold in 1 day? And 3 beer barrels? Oh, I know where they got the beer barrels. From the caravan. But I honestly don't care as long as they are making money. Good for them. Pastilla. Oh shit. Ah, I have not given them chests. That's a... Oh boy. And they are taking the sheep away because I couldn't afford. Right, they run out of not run. They hadn't. They did not. Why we have not gotten what? Okay, so what I would like to you to know that this form of trade was not my idea. This is important very very much because I have no idea at all, like not even a little bit, how some of these things are going to work out. Some will not at all, I'm afraid. Um, Alright. So everything is alright, supposedly. And yeah, like that didn't last long. I don't think they are going to use the trellises. Maybe. Where are you? Oh, look, the land looks good. Oh no. That is absolutely horrible. Malnourishment. And oh, oh, buggers. I made a little bit of mistake over here. This is don't need that much wood rods. That should be okay. I apologize for any lags. You know that sometimes. Will the Jensen family not even care at all? Oh gosh. Let's try on the extremely malnourished land to make something. This is not good, by the way. This is just horrible. And it's not supposed to look. I don't know what exactly. Not good. I'm going to do this like a naive child. They don't have yarns though. Do we even have yarns left? Don't have any yarn left. Oh, so how would we do this? Family of Lodges does not seem to want to grow this. I am so lost on how are we going to make this one work. Really? They basically came and going to sell back everything. Right, that's nice. You know, yeah, I kind of dislike this part of the game, where a lot of times, where technically peasants will absolutely refuse to do some of the tasks But normally, every human being should be capable of really putting a plant in the ground and watering it is really not that hard. These are kind of in-game rules that I'm very much unclear of. Why isn't it working? And after I spent all my resources and things on it, it's just not viable anymore to do anything about it. Now I'm kind of in the problems of, okay, what now? Maybe if I check out in the zones tab, maybe then I can get some information. Brewers. We need brewers. The same we need leather workers. So without brewers, this whole thing is useless. To be quite honest. You need a family of brewers for this. Like you need a smith. Of course the game is still early access, so make no bad word. Ah, come on. Alright, I was told to see. They can do the inn, Royal Forest. They cannot do anything else. The smithing family is going to keep doing this, and this is useless. It's absolutely useless. No usage for it in one way or the other. Okay. Cut these ones out, but did not replant it. How is everything, by the way? The land seems nice. We have a new family. And honestly, this is a lot of resources, so I'm going to salvage the whole thing. And if you want to know, just in case, who makes well, it's the roper who makes the yarn, is what I'm trying to say. I'm not sure where it is anymore. Tailor's workshop consumes yarn, so I guess somewhere there is a wool. Not wool, but maybe that's how it is in the game. Probably not tanner. Rope mill. I just went consumes yarn. So do they not make yarn? Right, enough of this. I'm going to check on how many people do we have. Barely anyone, barely anyone. Jeez, you have lots of kids, but it's pointless. Let's see the family lineage. Are you two? Always someone is okay. We want a royal forest and the like, somewhere over here. We need a house for all newcomers, and we are not very well with many things, but it's going to be a wooden wall. We don't really have anything else for them. Ay. We don't have a bridge here. How do you make a bridge? Interesting. Let's plant them a household and then the royal forest. It's awkward, but that's what we have. And then the usual. No cabinet and chest. I'm not sure if it's should be here. We have everything of the basic for cooking kind of stuff. Well, shelves, wooden bowl. Okay, then we need a better cabinet and chest. This is how their house is going to be. Making a table somewhere over here. I like this design. Alright, right this. Hopefully this will be good enough. It's big enough. 3 kids, 1 married couple. Oh, this is probably going to be expanded. Every time there is something like we have 20 more kids. Well, we could technically still get 2 more. Should we? No. I'm going to leave the lower part as an extension for it. If I don't forget about it. If I forget about it, then that's all. I don't care. That's all. And for the last thing, make a dirt pad. Alright, so that's ready. This is going to be yours, you are being done. It's inaccessible, guys. I'm kind of sorry for this, but without brewers this is not going to get anywhere. They're just going to have to buy the beer, but it seems they can. The problem with this is, by the way, that the beer that they buy in and make lots of money on it is going to come out of the pocket of the traders, so I have to somehow I will have to reintroduce money for the people. I have no idea how. Basically always have to put out gold into their pocket. Which, as you might imagine, not the best kind of thing. Do you think if I make this into a royal forest, then the family is going to build it? Oh, a bit of lag. Let's see, a bit of plank, a bit of wood, not going to be enough at all. And a pregnancy. No, this is kind of what I meant. Another 100. Another 100. Plank another 100, and this should be okay. Let's see which family have a pregnancy. Oh, the newcomers. This is 2 different. What? Yes, this is 2 different married group. And since she's probably the pregnant lady. Because, yes, she is 6 days. Because I can't enlist her to the clergy. You can't enlist a pregnant woman or a very young child to the clergy. These guys have 2 more rooms. This guy has 1 kid. even more. Oh, so they are going to visit. Huh. They're building it. Okay. So the inn works. The inn works well. I wonder if we sold out of wood rods. Wooden rods. Or something. They are making absolutely brutal amounts of money. I'm trying to check why they are not making the last roof piece, and I think it's because, and I'm going to check on back on this. Do the woodcutters do not have enough no, we have wood. Enough space. In previous patches, this was a lot. They couldn't ever have hoped to cut this much wood out. I felt like it was a little bit too slow, to be honest. They probably could have. But now it just feels like they are rubbing out the ground, and they are not the only ones. Trees are very much eating up the land. So does this mean that instead on this land I should have just made farming, and that's all? No piers, no anything? An interesting question. I have no idea. What are you? Blueberry bush. Excellent. Should we make another wooden bridge? Maybe. Okay, let's see. In our endless wisdom, what are we going to do? I don't want the beauty to go too low, but I don't know what else to do with it, to be honest. We're going to make our bridge over here so they would have a faster way. Also, they don't really need outside help. I almost forgotten about that. They are woodcutters. They don't really need any of that. So what? 5 times should be enough. And then what? Two berry bushes? Okay. How should I be doing? Ah. Oh, no. Yeah, I guess. For the most part, this would be alright. They have 5 times 1 for production and 1. Everything is alright. And I'm just going to calculate everything later on. This guy is supposedly based on internet guides. Or I'm going to just say that. Based on internet guides, because I read a little about it, how to do trade, because I felt like 2 times. I'm going to be honest with that. I read up about how to do money in the peasant stage, because there is a peasant stage. That's the villain stage. I call it peasant stage because I don't know. They are the guys who work the most, usually for very little, and make most of the bull production up. Then you have the artisans, traders, trade skills, blacksmiths, and the like. Those guys going to be able to buy things and actually make huge money. When it comes to why do you only have 3 lands? Tell me. Very simple. Because I managed to be a genius, not pay attention. This is the Ventris household. And there is the extension, let's not forget about that one. Good. Alright, so they have what? 2 times 6, that's 8 silver. And you get 6 silver, that's 8 plus 6. Sorry, I forget the numbers name. So 8 plus 6, that's 14, if I'm counting well. 6 times 2, wait, what? No, 6 times 2 silvers. That's 12. And then they are getting 6 more, so that's 18. Alright, I'm opening a calculator, let me know. 6 times 2 plus 6, that's 18. They are getting 18 silver. I'm going to ask 18 silvers from them. Excellent. Now comes the hard part. Actually making this we don't need the rest. We don't need the rest. To be honest. Like this. For now, it's do not do this in real life, by the way, because we are going to make a clearing. Don't do this in real life. God bless. You don't want to clean everything at once. You'll be like, I'm going to clean this land, replant it, let it grow for a year, and so on. If you do, otherwise the wind is going to kill your trees, or something else, or the earth is going to do a landslide. Trees are really super important. Now, Let's see, oak. And alright, that will do. I kind of need a little bit more normal wood currently. So we are going to concentrate a little bit more on the wood. So that just means I'm not going to mess with the settings. I'm going to check this one because I don't know if I did it right. And let's keep going. Spruces. And then the last one is the birch, and we run out of trees. Over here we are going to do berry bushes. And wood rods is not an actual priority. No, it seems not. And do another cleaning. And then let them work. And as they are cutting this out, they are going to move some of it over here. And maybe we are making a board roof because they are producing boards. They should be alright. Stone bridge requires stone. Like just stone. This map does not really have stone. Some of, I mean, not like mountain, like open field stone, like small rocks and the like. I hope you can see that also. These small rocks, if taken in, I mean, kind of their point, they sometimes generate, constantly regenerate, and then you can use them for certain things. I think I'm going to make a stone bridge, because mainly I never did that before. And I really want to see how it is. Still a bridge. Yeah. People know how. It's going to cost 7 stones, so rather cheap. So now that we have sold a lot of things, we are both out of resources and we have gained 3 gold pieces overall. And you have to be careful because this 3 gold, whose pockets it's coming out of? Traders or the populace? Always a dangerous kind of thing. What else should be on importance? I was told that there's 2 things that make very good money in bulk. In bulk trading, not bulk, bulk, or however they say it. 2 things. Foragers, who make of course the wood, I think. That's the profession's name. And then there are, hopefully these guys make it. And there are the farmers. They make lots of money, and you are supposed to slowly and surely replace them. So yes, they are foragers. Oh, I'm going to love. We are full of trees. And let's see. Beauty values. Ah, you see this? This is what I wanted to achieve. I'm starting to think. Yes. Certain trees, oaks, are more beautiful than other trees. and also eat a lot. So this is why on okay, that is super bad. Must check if everything is alright. It should explain. No, there's apples, pears. Right beside the oaks, by the way. Oh, alright, none of my business. Barely have anything left. Barely. So as I'm kind of noticing, all the stone have been collected. I don't know. It's just 20 stone, maybe. Back in the day, we didn't used to have. I don't know what my folks people are doing, by the way. They're constantly running around, so they might be doing something. I just don't know what they are doing. Limestone and stone block. Now, if I were to buy stone blocks, and this is super important. If I buy limestone blocks, let's check what can we do. We climb. Well, I would not build things out of that because that have to be mixed with mortar and stuff. Because it's very not acidic, but it's kind of it's your skin. Not good. What can we do from limestone? Tile. Limestone block. It's enough for 15. 5. 4. And it's just not going to be. No, it's alright. I'm going to buy it. First I'm going to check how much is this, and then I'm going to buy it. So I could be a really big dick and buy that and just sell to the guy. Right, that's not exactly expensive. And I'm going to use the stone block to make people's life a little bit nicer. We have a stone road, and it only requires stone. Interesting. I did not know we didn't used to have stone roads. They added that newly. And edge. Yeah. Alright. We are. I think we are doing okay. I still don't understand what happened over here. I understand this one, I don't understand this one. Usually this means they don't have something, but they do have it. They are not ending this one either. We had food available. Maybe they are doing something else. No. It is good. Miners. Okay, so this is, we'll see how this will go. Okay, this is a great opportunity. Maybe I made a mistake. It's always a possibility. But I think we can use these guys. And a lot. Well, they are going to need a household, and I was planning it over here. We will see if we can do it over here. Here. Right here. So they are going to need a bunch of beds and better time. And now the... Oh, I made a huge mistake. We are not producing very much straws anymore. Barely enough for upkeep. And I choose to build a straw beds. Huge mistake. Huge mistake. I already didn't do straw beds over here, but I forgot about it. Straw beds are in the game. Usually straw beds are for like, oh, you're a peasant, you're gonna get a straw bed. But for me this is a huge problem. And for good reason. I just don't know what else to do with it. How the hell am I going to... Oh. Yeah, I'm not always at my smartest. Please forgive me. I don't want to... yes, you can use these ones. And then a wall, and we are ready. I'm very happy that we have gotten these guys. We'll see how it will work out. This is going to be their place where they are going to live. With new wood production, which is not going to be available for a season more, at least. And then we see how these go. Find the vendors. What else do you need? Oh, come on! Oh, the game just crashed. Alright, the game really hits it when I'm building over here. Alright, that's... Gosh, and I worked so much with it. Alright. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Come on. Come on. It's still early access. Don't be mean to the game. It happens. Come on. Come on. Reload. Reload. I was so hyped. Oh my god. I hope we didn't lose them. Right? Oh gosh, don't tell me we lost them. I hope it's still... I'm sorry. my table is very thick, so it's not going to have any problems, and it's just very little ones. It's the keyboard that's jumping around. Why is it so warm? I'm going to open the machine. And it's kind of warm in the inside. I have taken out the huge ventilators with giant RPM. It was like 2300. It was like it, and there was like 3 of them. So the computer was more or less cold, less warmish, like lukewarm, like 30 degree. But it was so harshly loud, like it was super loud. And when the game loads, I'm going to check if I'm online even. And there was vibration from, there are still vibration. For some reason, the hose on this house is somewhere else. So I think they either meant smaller ventilators, like 10 centimeters instead of 12 or something, because the holes are not where I would be able to put the screws in. But the second problem is the ventilators are shaking, and I couldn't get, or maybe it was too expensive to get these anti-vibrational vents, or maybe I got one and they are still vibrating. So I put pads under the ventilator before I tighten, strict whatever else. Like, I'm still streaming, which is nice. And so that's when you have the new ventilators, because these are the newest one, and the previous one also new. It's a 4-pin, and this is I think a 3-pin, but I don't know. And the 4-pin ventilators were huge performance one. My problem was with them that you could put your finger. Okay, I put my finger and I still feel the vibrations, to be honest. But when you put your fingers on the computer, the vibrations were like kind of that makes you itch. It's stronger, much stronger. So I took those out of the computer after a while. They are still behind me on the shelf if needed. But oh wow, and I plugged in the processor system. So you see the motherboard has a controller which controls the ventilator speed. So you can just plug it on, the ventilators just plug in on it. And I plugged it on it, and I expected that sometimes the ventilators would just slow down. But they don't. They always go full speed. Or maybe they never go fast and haha, fuck you. We have them. Alright, so oh, by the way, do you see me? You see me. So it's going to be a little bit of pain to do it again, but I'm going to do it again. That and hold on. Okay. Here, by the way, positioning things like this, but it's alright. A bit stupidly. I put these very close to each other, not by accident, by the way. Before some people think it's just, well, it's just who he decided to do it. No, there is actually a reason for it. And the reason when your workers have to carry things, sometimes it would be awkward if they have to go around the whole map to deposit just a couple things. So they don't have to do that. Instead, okay, I just remembered that I messed something up. Did I mess it up everywhere else? No. New family is alright. Here! How are you? You guys are married. Why are you both males? Are you siblings? Are you married? Two guys. Alright, so these beds will be alright. We don't need like another married bed. Because this time we have nowhere to extend. So it's going to be like something over here, like I'm replacing the bed over here and then double beds will be over here. So it's going to be a mess. If I have to do that, to be honest. I'm not exactly sure what causes crash. It is possible that there's the bed or the third position or the third bed that is causing it. I was making the walls when it happened. I would guess that's theirs and the walls might not really mix well. Or the door and the there. Something's not mixing well, kind of. Okay. These guys are first of all going to get their stuff. Going to pay me 10. That's done. And then, what else? Are you peasants? Yes. What are you? How useful? Copper and stone, coal, silver, stone, limestone. Alright, let's see. I'm going to start by cutting this part off. I'm unsure if do mining fields kind of... Aha. It's the zoning. Every time I was using a zoning or after zoning kind of thing, the game crashed. Now, hello developer, I have streamed this and I have recorded the bug for you. I'm going to send this to him, this footage. Let's restart the game. Let's restart the game. Let's restart the game. Let's restart the game. I'm very, very much hyped. This is my first miner ever. I don't know how to express my happiness to you. I just... oh, my back. Oh, my back. Oh. Alright. I'm so happy we have a miner. I've never seen a miner and what they're doing. And a miner is a super big step forward. So you see, back in the day we had mining villages. But a miner themselves was a huge, huge resource. Like miners are... okay, this is not true. Some of the miners died too. We had a miner culture, Hungary. Most of Europe had a miner culture and very serious laws. For good reason. Because in a lot of times, lots of men died of mining. And so it was very, very disliked everywhere that miners were dying. Lots of females and families stayed without a husband. And some guys will be like, yes, it's awesome. It's super really bad because now others have to feed these families. And even if the ladies are working, and like for the most part they can feed their kids, but there are a lot of things they couldn't do back in the day. Not because of laws, but because you had to take an axe and chop a tree and make a furniture out of it. And some of these things, you would need an axe for it, a bull without balls, castrated bull, an ox. Because when a bull is castrated, it becomes very low in testosterone, so it's not that aggressive. I think to have these things, there was a lot of men needed because these were very big animals. And of course, if someone wants to try his luck with it, go for it. I don't. But a lot of these things suddenly doubled down on a medieval society. So they made laws. You have to fill back the caverns or collapse the caverns after mining. And what else was there? Safety equipment, regulations. We had a lot of problems here in the Industrial Revolution 2. Horrible, like cities going bankrupt because of, let's face it, evil factorians and the like, using men and women and children like disposable people. Well, of course, the rich wasn't really nice back in the day. They are not really nice today, but you know. And well, lots of people died, and this meant that very many cities lost their income. And the game is surprisingly loading for a lot of time, so maybe it's not going to work. I have to restart it maybe. No, it's working. And I felt paranoid for seeing so much. Something is not right on the bottom of the map. That one place crashes a lot. For something is there. It's not very healthy. And so mining is a questionable thing, because if your village had like a proper mine, like a outer mine or whatever, there were still accidents from time to time, but that was a rich place. But it's also, I don't know, a lot of crime also came with it, like yeah. But having a nearby quarry meant castles, stone houses, and so on. Lots of open quarries were made, and there were different kind of rocks. Some were used to be burned out and use it on the outside. Some were more ironish, so you could make towers on it, because the higher the iron concentration in the stone, the more weight it can take. And this meant sculptures or stone bricks, which are very good and very taxable. And if it was taxable, then it meant more noble culture, more fountains, and so on. So there have been a lot of things connecting to this one that is very important, because a lot of places, for example, cobblestone, lots of places had cobblestone roads, but if there was no cobblestone or import of it, then so then you had and yeah, it's going to be the trees, I think. Okay, you guys know what you are doing, none of my business. I want honestly your okay. And then I have to check the warehouse. Sorry guys. What is this? We are closing to the taxation, so I'm not going to put out any more things. The reason for that, because I doubt that they are going to starve very soon. However, taxation day is nearby. I'm just going to go on and how are we with real taxes? Wood I can't. That's what I meant. Plank. We've fallen a little bit on the other side. We didn't need much plank, but we are going to need it soon, because we are going to get off from straw beds. So maybe they don't even need on a block. I wonder. So how is, because we need a mason, don't we? Or like the mason. Consume stone makes stone block. A miner just makes these kind of things. What happens if I mine all of this down? Is that it? They are not very fast either, to be honest. I expected much faster. Yeah, it's going to take them a while before. Alright, let's see. Okay, it's very nice. Certainly odds. Not very much, but odds. Stone is for the most part useless. I want to collect it if I can find on the map. It's kind of respawning. I think it wasn't modified yet. It was, then that was a once time kind of thing. And I think it does not respawn anymore, or maybe I'm thinking up too much. Oh yeah. But other questions, they are not really anything. And I actually want to cut this one in. Should I? Ah, not a good idea. But why aren't you? They're not solving anything. This. Let's see what have they got. Thank you. Tools are better. We are going to sell them. Going to buy them for the fashion watch. I'm not sure it's peasants, but and I see. How do I buy? Press the buy button. Strange if we don't have cows. And I think it's because my farmers used to buy them. Not sure where, because we didn't have caravan trading yet. But they got it from somewhere. Where is the clothes? Equipment. With the tools they are going to be much faster, that is why I want it. Before I give them more work, like a roof. Like they don't have a roof either. Not that they are doing the dirt part or anything. Why aren't you... Something is not right with the Ventris family. Why I messed something up? It's the same thing. I think they are just not yet done with their query. They're not prioritizing anything. I also want to replace all these beds you see with wooden ones. Ah, they are working. You can see already. Nice. I made a clergy, but I think you need... technically you can do it with 3 family. I have done it. It takes a little bit more time, because it's interesting. I think they upgraded a lot of things with the game. And I think that because... how should I say this? Not sure what really changed. I don't want to say things. 1 gem ore. We would need a gem cutter for that. What? I think they upgraded the game because when I was working with 3 I couldn't get families very much, even with an inn. And the fishermen constantly had problems, and everyone was constantly having problems. Okay, well that's absolutely horribly brutal. 400 fish. Why do you need hops and billy barrels? Okay. Just going to do this kind of thing. So I can buy their stuff. Instead of that, I decided to do a public marketplace. Nah, that's very lame. I'm ashamed of myself for it. Each family for one, you know. Let's see. And okay. I mean, I expected this is how it works, but I never seen it before. To be honest, they are going to clean this whole mountain away. Well, I guess with given time, sure. Oh, bollocks! I don't really have much more time. I'm going to go soon, but for now I'm still here. I want to wait till our marketplace is ready. There is a reason why I don't like these marketplaces. Let that be said. There is a very good reason. you can really run out of your people can run out of money, and then you have to give them money. So that can be a problem. Alright, I'm going to make stone roads. I have been very much not paying attention to my own ruler class. So I think that deserves some attention sooner or later. So they do have ships. They have both some. How should we have one ship? Oh, so the next autumn, because you know, if I could pay for the king, I would rather pay sooner to like have a fishing. We could have one more fishing family because they are super active. Tanning not so much. Tailoring no. So as you can see, I have received a little bit too much plank. Did you guys not make wood? Probably not. Okay. Everyone is selling their stuff. And I honestly want to buy things up from them in a way, either both giving them money and just taking everything back to fuck you. Did you get 85 planks? Prices these guys are asking. I'll keep it maybe to Ventris family. Aren't they new? Why do they want to sell their good? And account. Browse. Oh, have one more tool. Why do we have only one tool? And you see they are going to stand around here for a whole day. Pretty much not doing anything. Huh. Weirdly do not connect. Hopefully those realign. Now I think I'm going to just erase this one. The reason for this why I don't want them to do trade over here or generally over here. It sounds really good always, but to be honest it's a horror. They stand around here all day doing nothing, not really selling or earning anything. It's good to make things more stimulant, but not really good, and your people keep losing money. In this case I think they actually earn money. I really can't. But I could. Now it looks a little bit better. Oh gosh, we have a lot of planks. We didn't need anything. Oh no, planks, good. Everything's alright for the most part. I have gained these things. Limestone blocks. I have gained limestone blocks. Could I make line work to myself? Not going to be enough for like 10 more guys, but maybe they are useful for something else. I don't really see. Oh my neck. Wow, that has a price, that's for sure. Seriously, that's not connect. Impossible. Oh, we don't have enough stone. Okay, so most families are doing fine. These guys are ready with the roof. These guys are mostly ready with most things. Copper or stone. Limestone. Alright. Weird. Alright, so that's not bad, not good. We are running out of food. How much do I have to pay tax? I'm going to fish. And the grain, actually I'm not going to keep it for that. Melon? No. Parsnip 100. And potato also 200. And the rice grain too. Now, I'm not going to keep this to give back. I think at the cooking table, at the cooking table, you can get flour and water and make dough, which would make bread. Not sure if they are going to use it to make bread. Probably they should be. But a campfire is not enough for that. You need an oven. Now, back in the day, ovens were much bigger and wood heated, and it wasn't just so simple because you need 200 degrees for bread. for simple these thin, very thin, flattened out dough, you don't need. You can make it in a campfire too. But for proper bread, they needed a heat controlled oven, which sounds easy for the ear, but it means that it cannot be 300 Celsius or 200 Celsius. It has to be around 220 or 220 or 160, because the outside burns, the inside stays raw. So these kind of things are not so easy. And so each village had a very big oven that was every week was like fired up, and both the ceiling and the bottom was first pre-fired, heated, and then the inside temperature was controlled, and then everyone brought their dough, their everything, and then they made a big baking, and they just baked everything. Alright, so for the most part, this is our village currently. We have one more empty space, and yeah, that's all. How is the... Well, it's not a better event. I would have expected more. I think that this is all. Let's leave here. Oh, I did not tell you. Okay, I'm sorry. Obviously, this is what I wanted to say. Rice grain has an okay price and not much usability. And then we have grain, which also has a terrible price, but actually it's horrible. Like, what is this even? Like, it has the same price as carrot. What's the point of having it? Like, I expected something different. Okay, so I'm not going to keep it around. First I'm going to sell it to the villagers, maybe, if I remember this, and then whatever else. For the Rimworld gameplay, I actually have to prepare some things, and I feel like a lot of other things will have to be taken into question. I also want to make a different kind of environment, right? I want a recipe for Rimworld on how to play it. Like, what kind of things, is it going to be a crafting village, or so on and so forth. There are things that I want to do it. Now, that's it for all. That's all for today. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked it, and I hope you have a nice day.